here we are, stronger, wiser, and ready for what's next. Throughout this journey, I've learned that real growth happens when we face those challenges and hard things head on. One moment that taught me this lesson happened 2 years ago at a One Berkshire Youth Leadership Retreat. We did an exercise that made me reflect on my future goals and what challenges or barriers might stand in the way of me achieving those goals. We were asked to write on a thick wooden board one goal we had for the future and one barrier to that goal. Then we were instructed to stand up in front of our peers and break the board in half with our bare hands. As someone with anxiety, standing up in front of the group was already a challenge, kind of like standing here tonight. And while an athlete was up some people with a few bruises, breaking a wooden board with my bare hands was not in my skill set. Still, I did what I was told. Wrote my goal, wrote my barrier, and stepped up. When it was my turn, I focused, and with some instruction and one karate chop, I wrote the board in half on my first try. Here's what I wrote that day. My goal was to get straight A's and finish top 5 in my class. And my barrier is that I'm not a strong test taker. That board was symbolic. But the real challenge was what came after that. Late night study sessions, flashcards, learning test-taking strategies, and tutoring sessions from Kim making difference. With determination and perseverance, I stand before you today having achieved that 2-part goal I wrote down that day. I earned straight A's. Yes, even in Miss Reed's math class and Miss Malhard's AP body class. And I stand here tonight as one of the top 5 in my class. I couldn't have done it alone though, so I just want to take a moment to thank my family, friends, coaches, teachers, and everyone who has supported me. You believed in me, pushed me, and reminded me to keep going even when it was hard. You helped me break through my barriers and become who I am today. So tonight, as I prepare to conclude this speech, I want to leave you with this message. Set goals, believe in them, work hard, and don't quit when it gets tough. Break through your barriers, the ones you see coming and the ones like early. Every one of us has already faced something in high school that has tested us. And while life won't get any easier from here, we'll keep getting stronger. We've already proven we can do hard things, and we'll keep proving it. Congratulations, class of 2025. Good evening, families, friends, teachers, and most importantly, my fellow classmates. Thank you all so much for coming here tonight to support and celebrate a new chapter in our lives. A special thank you to the students who believed in me enough to say I had a gift for teaching. Mr. Wright, I truly don't think I could stand here tonight without your support. In all honesty, I'm not even sure where to begin, but what I do know is that I am beyond thankful to have the opportunity to represent my class. I want to start off by saying I am eternally proud of every single one of us for making it to this day. From online Zoom and Fortnite with the boys, as someone said, to constant laughter in the classroom. I believe we have built something huge here, not just in numbers, but impact. There are 44 of us here tonight. Our group may be small, but our impact is large. This class before you holds a strong voice at Hoosac Valley. The seniors here represent Western Massachusetts twins in lacrosse, basketball, cheerleading, and football, as well as state champions in girls basketball, following Ashland Church 1,000 career points. Trinity Brackett is headed off to a state tournament with the softball team And just this Wednesday, she got her first two career home runs. Some students tried out their acting skills and worked while playing in the musical theater, and the biggest group of seniors to participate. This year's student body had a huge part in making choices at Hoosac Valley. Many members of the senior class, including myself, were a tremendous part of the student and adult advisory board, also known as SOC, where we all collaborate and work together as a team to improve many issues seen by the students for the betterment and growth of Hoosac Valley High School. For example, we presented numerous ideas for physical furtherance and some principal needs, and they're making some major changes starting next year to make up the time to listen to our students who are willing to put in the work to make change. For example, the construction of an outdoor classroom in the longer lunchtime. Even though we may have not had the best senior perks, they will be tweaking these perks for the next senior class. A lot of these changes that are being made are a direct result of the seniors who are part of SOC, leaving a legacy of change for the next classes coming up. I think you get the point. This class is filled with leaders and voices that deserve to be heard and remembered. Through our time spent together at Hoosac Valley, we weren't just classmates, we grew into a family. A family that always had each other's backs and never failed to offer support no matter what. That may seem strange considering the amount of jokes, chaos, and teasing over the years, but it was all out of love. I think we can all agree that whenever somebody truly needed a friend, we were always there for each other. It seems like just yesterday, we were all at Mount Fairlock celebrating the beginning of our senior year by watching the sunrise on our first day, or planning the last-minute spontaneous adventure to Liberty Bridge. Whether it was pool parties at German's house, or unforgettable scene of Flash Treasure, those moments brought us together. But now, reality is that soon we won't be growing up side by side anymore. We won't see each other in the hallways with class every day. We'll all go our separate ways and take on our own adventures. Still, the memories we created, cheering each other on the games, performing in shows, or just being present, will stay with us forever. These moments are a part of us now, and the most meaningful part, we got to grow together. As we go our separate ways, I know we will all set the world on fire. The good kind, not the story almost played on the school kind. Twice if you're wondering. We've got the kind of strength and ability that kind of left the future, not firearms. Corey, we forget you. Kind of. And honestly, we thank you, not just for surviving us incidents, but for raising all that money that is not only going to get us one awesome overnight trip, but for several different charities throughout the year. You really did come through. Just maybe keep the fire away next time. Our class has achieved something truly remarkable. We have overcome challenges, celebrated successes, and grown together. I am incredibly grateful for the support of my family, my mom and dad who have been an instrument in my journey. I also extend my deepest gratitude to our dedicated staff and administration. Your guidance has shaped us into the individuals we are today. This work should have been possible without each of you. Thank you for your commitment and continued support. Thank you also to our parents and families for your love and support. Lastly, as we leave Hoosac Valley, we will remember all of our memories and shared experiences. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We made it. Hello, my name is Hoosac, and I'm from here today as a valedictorian of the class of 2025. I often hear people say that high school is like fire, but for me, it's definitely felt like 4 years. Throughout the 4 years I've spent at Hoosac, I've had the privilege of being involved in multiple commitments. Since 7th grade, I've played soccer at Hoosac to be the greatest community that I could have asked for. I became close to one of my best friends there, and got to play the girls with determination and vigor on the field to try to make my kids better myself. Student government has made more connected and versatile than implemented, and I commend Mr. Wright for bringing the student adults to the adult wider more inclusive. It's great to see so many of my peers become involved in creative change and establish that they share this passion in the next chapter of their lives. I also can't forget Downhill Ski Club, the best club in Hoosac Valley, run by Mr. Ballhart and Mr. Susan. Through Ski Club that I became close with my friend Anna, and it could not be complete without mentioning the time in sophomore year biology, where I passed out by the school that and fell into a pond. Now I stand here at the age of 4 years old being valedictorian. I've had a lot of really great speeches because I've done for a while. I wrote this kind of last week. Despite being recognized as a student of the highest grade, translation to find me just like everyone else. Apologies to Mr. Coleman, my eighth grade tutor, who suffered the most from this. I hope your next business class is a little better for me this time as everyone. Through my challenges and motivation in school, I've maintained one ideology. If at the end of school I'm unhappy with my situation, then I only have my own life to effort and work. It's the thing that's kept me focused during the 4-hour study session and kept me doing my homework even after a late night work. As our class enters college, grade school, the military, or the workforce, I find it important for us to remind ourselves that, through sheer commitment, goals that seem far away can be achieved. Every graduate you see entrepreneurs today is a potential college valedictorian, entrepreneur, or general. After graduation, we're starting anew. The grades we got in sophomore year of history class will matter. The most important thing will be the work ethic that we choose to adopt, maintain, or abandon. However, above all, I would say do what makes you happy. For some, this may be foregoing a successful college experience because they go slow. For others, it may be working yourself to the ground to achieve your goals. Either way, the goal of life is ultimately to live life. Throughout these up, I would like to take a moment to thank friends, family, and teachers and attendants who are committed to supporting our graduates. In a particular, I want to moment to honor the memory of those who would be here with us today. In particular, I would like to recommend Come on. Elementary school, or going through high school, or going through the school, all the teachers. And I hope that at some important time, I can come to inspire people to really achieve it. Again, thank you to the audience for your time and support. Best of luck to the class of 2025.
Now, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Hoosac Valley Regional